All right, welcome everyone to the White Knuckle Racing Qualifier that we're having here for the tournament that's going to be held on Sunday at 6:30. We have about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we have 7 or 8 guys that are going to be competing here for 4 spots to represent our league on Sunday. The guys are qualifying right now for the first track at Auto Club. And then after that, they're going to be racing at Talladega. And then the last race we'll have tonight is at Vegas. So right now they're qualifying, is waiting for an invite. We got the chat up here. What up, Frost, Miller, Shadow? What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in, man. I will warn you guys now, I don't broadcast, so don't judge me, alright? Alright, looks like they're done. Gonna tell them to send me an invite, we'll get in here. For some of you that may not know, we do have an Instagram. Thanks, Shadow. We have an Instagram and a Twitter. If you guys want to follow them, it's White Knuckle RCN. Without any vowels there. White Knuckle RCN. I think we made a post on Facebook about this as well, and give you guys a few minutes here to fill up. The setup, the way that they're going to be running tonight, is going to be 25% times forward wear, and relaxed cautions with stages. That's going to be how they're running it on Sunday, so we're doing the same exact thing. D-Blood. As long as he stays muted, right, Heath? See what kind of new stuff we got in here. It's a nice one. Let's see. Looks like they're still waiting on someone. So let's see if I can pull up some stuff here. We also our primary broadcaster James McCombs has an Instagram also. If you guys want to follow him, there goes the invite. And they are joining up. Let's get in there and see how this goes. My favorite driver, Matty D, the guy who got no paint schemes on this patch, right? That's my favorite driver, man. I've been a junior fan my whole life, but that's my guy. It's the people's champ. So we have the Heredia God, Jose Protege, Mike G, Coach Matt, Grim Reaper, J Cuz, and D Blood in this race tonight. And looks like we joined in, and there goes the green flag here at Auto Club. Looks like Mike G got the pole. No surprise there. Got that nice couple new paint schemes here on the track they're using. Pretty clean first turn here. See what happens on the straightaway if these guys don't get a run here on the inside lane. Down the back stretch. Kind of entry they get if they can keep that momentum up. Oh, almost. Let's see who these guys are. I don't even know who. Jose's in the 41. D-Blood's 19. Coach Matt's in the 9. Grim Reaper in the 4. Jay Harris in the 12. Billy Boy in the 8. So Billy Boy did make it in. He must have made it in right after qualifying there. He must have been a last second. Oh, 3 wide. Looks like the 2 cars smartly checks up there on that high side. They're all bunched up real tight here. Ooh, is that Jay Harris getting that apron? Makes it stick. He's going to get under Matt on the exit of 4 here, coming down the front stretch. Let's see what happens here. Ooh, couldn't carry the momentum off that exit. Not quite. Looks like Billy Boy's going to capitalize on that and be on his outside going into turn 1. They're going 3 wide here. Yeah, they're going to check up. These guys, it's not a points race or anything for the season, but they are going to try to get out there and represent us. So there is a little bit on the line here, you know. It's also their first race together for the Cup guys, and they kind of want to show out a little bit, I'm sure. I would have gone in there, but I would have got smoked. It's another guy using that apron there on the turn 4. Keep an eye on that throughout the night and see if these guys don't get the splitter on there and lose control as the tires wear or something. Ooh, Jay Harris slides up the track a little. So he's going to get freight trained on the inside. Three off at exit. D-Blood finds himself in the middle of all this going on. Oh, a little contact there between the 19 and the 8. Meanwhile, the 41 of Jose looks like he's just out front, and the way these guys race, man, they might not be able to keep the draft from him. That's right, Hendrick finished 1-2 quite a few places there, McLovin. I think even a couple 1-2-3s. Yeah, everyone roots for Chase Elliott, Shadow. It's nice to see them all bunched up still. See what happens here. I do have a ×4 where I wasn't able to go look at how many laps they have or stages or anything. So I'm sure they're ready to put some adjustments in, and maybe when that happens, these guys will spread out a little bit, depending on who starts becoming a little faster than the others. It's a 25% race. We're having 3 of them, McLovin. 3 25%ers ×4 relaxed cautions with stages. Oh, looks like we have a taker on pit road here. Looks like Jose is going to come down. He gave that signal dropping to the inside on the backstretch there that a lot of guys like to do, and it's not a requirement, but definitely helps keep the racing clean. Is he going to come in though? Is he just fooling with us? Oh, he's just messing with us. Thought he might have been short pitting there. $50 laps total, you think? So I've had let's see what happens here. We have a captain's chat, obviously, and tight racing here as I talk about this tournament that we have coming up on Sunday, and also the guy who's organizing the tournament has been asking us to release our guys who are going to represent us. Looks like Billy Boy's made his way up to the front. Slowly but surely he's got up there, and he's pretty dangerous once he gets that clean air and a little bit of separation. So let's see what he can muster up here as he comes on the outside of Jose coming off the exit. Where was I? So yeah, the organizer's been asking for us to submit our rosters, and I was gonna do this on Saturday, but that was a little short notice for him because these guys they're pretty big leagues that are they've been around a little longer than we have, but so they're gonna be making some announcements and graphics and stuff like that. So I figured we'd move this up to tonight and see who gets those 4 spots. Great race so far. It's a draft-heavy track, so as long as there's no mistakes, which it doesn't really seem there has been, maybe Grim Reaper in the back there might have had a little bit of a hiccup or something and lost the draft, maybe. But it's going to be eight leagues total with 4 drivers each. I know we're going to have a couple backups just in case, you know, any emergencies happen, schedules change, internet goes out or anything. We're going to have a couple guys, you know, waiting for that call. But I think that's, what is that, 32 guys on the track at the same time that have, you know, never raced with each other. So that's going to be interesting, especially with such a short race. You know, I think the stages are going to help them, but also, you know, if there's any, help them recover from any mistakes. But it's also going to not allow you to separate, and it's going to bunch everyone up, you know, 2 more times than you would want if you're in the lead there. So there goes Billy. We got a taker on pit road here. Ooh, Jose and Jay Cuz made it close on entry there. And is that Jay Harrison to 12? Yeah, these guys are also, by the way, we had a couple other takers I must have missed here. Talking too much. So that looks like that's Coach Matt coming out, D-Blood coming out, and Grim coming out. You know, you can kind of see how they... Yeah, I bet they are, McLovin. They better be, right? See them coming out in the backstretch there. It's part of that's probably one of the only rules that we have here in this league. Let's see if I can see who is... I know I made a post about it here on our social media. We got a Blue Blood Racing League. We have the Giggity Racing League, the North American Racing League, which is the league that is setting this all up, I believe. Who's that coming out in front of Coach Matt? It's Mr. J. Cuz. I think he might take over the spot here. Take over the lead. I think Billy Boy might be coming out of the pit shortly. So North American E-Racing League, the NOS Energy Racing League, Thunderstruck Tokers Racing League, which is in their first season. We're in our second season, so we're not that much you know, older than they are. And the World Racing League as well. Those are the leagues that are going to be participating in this. Nah, Shadow, you'd be surprised. I think a lot of these guys, ooh, they're going to come out and exit just shy of J. Cuz here. So Billy Boy's going to have some fresher tires here. Let's see if he can't make a run on Jose in the lead here. I think Mike G too. I think they came out together there, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that is one thing I did already know there, McLovin, was that Giggity's a custom league. I know they have maybe 200 or 300 members, but yeah, they're dipping their toes in the sliders here. But I know a lot of our guys are versatile, so I'm sure a lot of their guys participate in multiple leagues too, like yourself. I didn't even do a mic check. I'm assuming you guys can hear me though. You guys are responding, so. So we have a nice 3-way battle for the lead here. You got Mike G on the bumper of J. Cuz, I believe, 38, J. Cuz, and Billy Boy, our brand new rookie who's going to be starting in the Cup Series here. Made a huge impression, and definitely a lot of, you know, some of the coaches that are in here are going to be keeping an eye on him during this race. Tomorrow's the draft, 9 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be for those of you that were here last year. See if Mike G can stick his nose there, maybe get him loose off exit. Not quite. Might have tightened up in that dirty air or draft, whatever you want to call it. We're going to be starting at 9 p.m. So for some of you that were here last year, it was a little bit quicker. We're going to be doing Cup and Xfinity tomorrow night. So it will be a little bit longer, but hopefully it's more entertaining for you guys. Unfortunately, I'm not very tech savvy, so I wasn't able to come up with overlays or anything like that. So it's just going to be plain old me standing here talking to y'all. I actually think Turtle Wells is helping me out. Ooh, here we go. Still got a battle. Oh, no, that's the stage there. It looks like that's stage 1, guys. So they were 2 wide there for second place, I think. Side by side. Also a huge shout out to Mrs. Ridgerat for letting me play video games all day long and do this stuff for you guys. So now these guys, they made one pit stop already, made their adjustments, and now they're going to figure out what else they need to do. Probably more minor adjustments to make their cars faster. So let's see who. Now they get bunched back up there after that pit cycle kind of spread everyone out. Let's see what happens here on this restart. Yeah, Shadow. We're all gonna race together, man. We're still one big community. We don't click up like that. You guys, the truck guys want to race with me or anyone else, we just post something on Facebook, and whoever wants to race races, man. Yeah, I've raced. I tried to get you in the league a long time ago, so you definitely have some skill. I met you in a public lobby, and I tried to get you in. So just keep working, man. Make some friends, and the more friends you make, the more people you race with. Bounce ideas off of each other. I know that's what McLovin helped me out with when I went to Watkins Glen. It's probably my worst track. I ended up qualifying second there. The race didn't go as well, as good, but looks like Heredia guy got up there. It's weird to not see him in his Discount Tire sponsored Keselowski car. That's all he ever runs, I believe. It's his identity. Let's get this Haas Tooling some TV time. It's a sponsor bonus for Jose over here. Oh, Coach Matt makes a move and darts to the inside on entry. Might have got a little bit of a bump and run there, but let's see if he can get away with his run. That way, Jose doesn't come back and return the favor here. Oh, did J Cuz get it? I wasn't even looking. I'm looking at the laptop, reading you guys stuff, doing a bunch of stuff here. Well, that's good for you, Shadow. We got a couple. We only had one road course last year, but now we have a playoff one. Oh, Mike G almost ate it there. Coach Matt making a statement. No, he doesn't work at Haas. I was just kidding, man. I don't know where the guy works, actually. I guess it's possible, right? I was going to turn the camera on for you guys. That way I could, broadcast and stuff. But I got that quarantine beard going on, so I don't know if that's a good idea. Get her fixed up for tomorrow. Let's go check out Grim. I guess they never... Huh. I thought the broadcasting, I guess they must have took it off. Didn't they have it updated or something? They must have took it off and put it back to the Heat 4 stuff, it looks like. Yeah, Grim Reaper there, up in the front after he made that second round of adjustments there. He's able to hang in the draft with these guys, looking pretty good. I haven't decided how I'm going to... Do I just select the 3 winners and then the next highest points guy? I'm not sure. Something I'm going to have to ask these guys about. Probably should have thought about that before we started this, huh? Let's go check out Coach Matt here. Looks like he's about to make a pass for the lead on the inside. Billy Boy is able to keep the momentum on that front stretch there on that high line. Got you. Looks like Grim just got overtaken by those 2 guys. If he can hang in their draft to stay up there. Maybe Coach Matt's fallen off a little bit with that 4x4 tire wear, I would assume. Ooh, sliding up there a little bit. Wonder if he got into Mike and Mike had to check up a little. Lap times, that's a good suggestion. I wonder if any of these guys are... Man, that 8 car is pulling away the longer these guys battle, man. They need to get bumpered up and start working together if they want a chance. I think it should be coming down to the end of stage 2 here. Pit stops, maybe. Yeah, the lap times. Well, if we get... Yeah, especially because we're going to Dega next. That's not quite fair either. We'll just take the 3 winners. If there's a guy who wins more than once, then we'll just go off of the best average finish. Or, I don't know. I think that's maybe the best way to do it there. Get you guys dizzy there. Right, yeah, exactly. I want that consistent guy as well. I was gonna consider just not even taking the winners and just go points overall, but that's kind of dumb too, you know. Oh, Jay Harris. You think maybe he was trying to pit there and got loose, or man, he's gonna lose a ton of time on these guys up front. That's gonna cost him. Luckily, it's stage 2. Got room for mistakes here. You know, when you see a guy like Jose start falling back to 4th, 5th, 6th, you start thinking, man, I wonder what Jose could possibly be doing. Yeah, Coach Matt's looking good today. He's got a fast car. That paint scheme gives us a little bit of motivation, you know. See if Jose's coming in or if he's just saving. If he's Joseing. Yeah. So those of you that don't know, there are a couple leagues in there that are big time leagues and kind of, I wouldn't say the powerhouses, but you know, the guys to beat. So I'm really excited to have our guys up there, and I think we'll sweep all 3 races if the cars everything goes our way, you know. The cars play right, especially at that super speedway with guys who have never raced together before. It's going to be, I'm sure people are going to be pissed off at each other, tempers flaring. Got to have our guys stay out of that, stay clean, especially if, you know, we want those green flag runs. That way the speed can make up for all that wrecking and stuff, you know. He's host saving. That's clutch. That is the new word here. Jose is host saving. That's fucking awesome. Yeah, these guys will work as teammates for sure, man. No doubt. We got Billy Boy's pulling away here. Is that Billy Boy? I can't. Or is that Mike? That's Billy Boy pitting, I think. Okay, so Mike was pulling away. There you go. It's an empty track here. Let's see what Jose's doing. Is that Jay Cuz in front of him doing the same thing? These guys. You can't even hear his motor. This guy's gonna go the whole stage. Let's see. We got Billy Boy coming up track there. Jay Harris, Coach Matt behind him. See how things cycle out here. I'm going to assume Billy Boy is going to be in the lead. I think Mike G still had to pit. See where Mike G's at. Coming across the line. Man, these I'll tell you what, man. Mr. McCombs, Jimster, you make this look way easier than it really is. I'm sure he'd have us all on the edge of our seats watching these guys race for nothing, really. These guys just won the stage. Was it Jay Cuz? Oh my goodness. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, I got a good voice now too. Yeah, Frost, gotta get that H, man, that H shifter, man. I gotta get one of those for my controller. Should help me out a little bit. All right, that's the end of stage 2 there. I don't have anyone messaging me any info here, so we're just gonna have to wait to see how they restart to get the finishing order there. I wonder what these guys saving, if maybe the whole field's going to be a lap down. Unless they were saving that much that they weren't able to. We'll see. No, you can't do that for controller, man. See who's on the front here. Alright. Green flag, stage 3. This is it right here. Let's see how many more times that 8 car and that 12 can drive to the field here. Oh, D-Blood's getting up into Mike G. Or no, that's Billy Boy in the 8. Paint schemes are too similar. These guys are still side by side for the lead here. They haven't changed since the green flag drop coming into turn 3. And who's going to send it deeper? Looks like that might not have worked for J Cuz and Coach Matt. Well, you already know Jose and J Cuz are going to be teamed up there. See if they can keep those RPMs and keep that speed up on the front there. Yeah, I'm retired from customs, man. I'm retired from customs. That's why I don't save. Coach Matt's looking strong, man. It's good to see. He's been up there the whole night. A lot of the guys have been cycling, front to back, or first to fifth or sixth. I think he's been up there most of the night, that top 3. Somebody's up against the wall there, and the dirty stuff, or maybe he's running that large. Oh, Grim Reaper! Oh my, keep it straight, bud. Ooh, wonder what kind of damage you might have got there. This is the first race, McLovin. So we just started stage 3 here. You haven't missed too much at all. Stick around. We got Talladega next, and then we had the finale at Las Vegas. Reminiscent of last year. Or last season, I should say. A couple of weeks ago. Let's give who needs some sponsored TV time over here? Let's go give old D-Blood. Let's go tune in over here. There goes that 8 car back up to the front, it looks like. 4th place, coming from, that's the 88. God, I keep getting them back asswards. What up, Ski? Welcome, man. Something Wong, I see you in here. That's what she said. Oh, God. Here we go. D-Blood must know I'm watching. He's starting to fall back here. Let's go back up to this racing up in the front. Let's get our eyes on. Let's look at this 88 car. He's been making some moves. So they're going 3 wide down the front stretch. We've got Jose, Mike, Billy Boy on the inside lane. We've got Coach Matt and Jay Harris in the middle. And it looks like J Cuz is up high on his own. Let's see if he doesn't try to do a crossover. And they went 4 wide. Hopefully that didn't affect him too much. Looks like he checked up, and he's going to stay with him here. Already got sticking his nose under the 88 coming on the backstretch off of turn 2. With D-Blood on his tail, giving him a little push there. He probably won't be able to get under Mike G in the 88. Looks like Billy Boy might got a little tight on entry. He comes up the track and follows Coach Matt, who does the same exact thing. They're running the same line off of exit. Coach Matt sticks it right back down in front of Mike G. Cutting off a little bit of that momentum he gained off the exit there. Looks like he might be checking up a little as to not cause any issues here with Coach Matt swerving a little bit. Oh, Coach Matt slides up in front of Billy Boy in that 8 Chevrolet Camaro. All good. Oh, loose off at exit. Looks like Jose. It's either signaling that he's going to pit, or he has a very loose race car. Yeah, D-Blood always has that strategy to come in, man. He's a smart dude for sure, and he's very quick with it too. Something can happen mid-race, and he's got something. By the time that green flag drops after a caution or any kind of incident, he's always got something ready. Yeah, man. For those of you that may not know, might have missed it, we have might have missed the post on Facebook. We have Ski has a 2-part episode for our podcast that came out today, so y'all go check that out. I'm gonna work with him, and we're gonna try to get him on Spotify, hopefully by the beginning of next week. Shouldn't be too hard. So y'all go check that out, man. Make sure you give him some, tell him thank you, and it's an awesome episode. So go check it out. Looks like Jose's still up front here. Coach Matt is still hanging up there. Billy Boy drives through the field again from, I think, last on that restart, now up to second. Mike G was up there too. Just things kind of shuffle around here. Doesn't look like Jose's saving. He's definitely got his foot in it. Yeah, he does. Sometimes that comes and bites Jose and bites him in the ass and on a long run, but that's one of the things I got to work on. I'm so accustomed to having a 1-3 slider on that × long green flag runs that I got to take a little bit more chances if I want to be competitive with these guys. And Billy Boy is going to dive it in there, see if he can keep it stuck there on the middle exit. Jose doesn't get speed coming off there. Is he going to slide up in front of him? Not quite. He might have been able to. He might have been able to push it there. Might be a little too early to be doing that, right? Take everyone out and start the season off with a couple pissed off Cup drivers. Jose is falling back a little. Doesn't have too much drafting help. Got a couple guys pitting here. We got Mike G in the 88, D Blood in the 19. See what Coach Matt's doing. These guys have been real clean, man. This is going to be exciting. Exciting finish here at the end. If everyone can stay together through these cycles, the pit cycles here. 8 car might possibly be. Ooh, Coach Matt's going to stay out another lap for sure. He ain't getting in the pits on this high lane. Oh, I'm not racing because someone had to broadcast this, man. Unfortunately, oh yeah, I knew it. He was going to stay out. Looks like all the rest of the leaders came in. I'm not racing because someone had to broadcast this. Unfortunately, Jimsters wasn't available tonight, and he may not be available for a couple weeks throughout the season. So, and also Turtle Wells was available, but he's working and trying to help me out a lot on this presentation for the draft tomorrow. So he's taking this time to go through the software editing and overlays and all that stuff that he's gonna try to help us out with to put on a better show for you guys. That's my excuse. It has nothing to do with me being the slowest one here. I promise. All right, he comes out. I think Billy Boy was up in the front. And, ooh. Looks like that might be Grim in front of him, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see where this cycles out. I think the 2 car might actually be in the lead here. I think he's in first. Let's go back to these guys that are a little bit more bunched up. See what happens here. Got Jay Cuz and Jay Harris here coming out the pits. Got about 4 or 5 cars here bunched up with fresh tires, so let's see what happens. But looks like Heredia God has a big lead on that P2 of, I think it was Grim Reaper, if I'm not mistaken. Jay Cuz goes for a move on the up high on the tribal or front stretch here. What time is the draft and how to watch? Asking for a friend. Oh man. It's gonna be tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern. It's probably gonna be on this YouTube page here, but that's to be decided or to be announced. Because like I said, we're gonna have yeah, McLovin's always tripping, man. We're gonna have what was I just saying? We're gonna have Turtle Wells try to get it on his stream there. So I don't know how I'm not very tech savvy like I mentioned earlier. So if he figures out a way to do it, he's just gonna tell me what to do. It won't be on the Facebook page this year, something long. Last year it was on. I did it off of the Facebook broadcaster, but this year it's gonna be either on YouTube, mine, or Turtle Wells. But I will post it. I will post it, and that way you guys know. No, Outlaw, you're not gonna be the slowest one. Get out of here, bro. You just got a wheel, and you're still up there with these guys in the other races, man. You just got it, so you stop talking like that, man. Let's go to the front here. It looks like a little battle for P2, if I'm not mistaken. Looks like Heredia guys got fast guys coming for him. These two red 8-8 and 8er. Those guys have worked pretty good together throughout the night. And now you can see in the back end of the frame here, we got Coach Matt in last place in some unfamiliar territory with Jose. Maybe these guys might have played a little strategy, or in the front, you know, maybe a couple of these guys probably took two. Maybe Grim or Heredia, or I think Heredia just probably short pitted, to be honest. But can't imagine they have too many laps left here. So see if Jose and Coach Matt can get back up to the front after being up there all race. And now they're kind of, yeah, they're just kind of back there stuck. I would say we're halfway through stage 3 ski, but I don't have any information coming in from them. Yeah, I just read Shadow's comment. It said, I'd like a shot, and I instantly thought I'd like one too, man. I didn't read the rest of it. A nice battle here. Looks like Coach Matt and Jose are trying to drive through the field here. Looks like they've been working together. They both found themselves on the back. They both know they're fast. Sometimes you can't get up there alone. You got to get some guys to get in front of you so they can pull you, and you got to push them, you know. I'll tell you what, Shadow, we have about 100 other guys going for Cup too, so wherever you end up, and if it doesn't, for all you guys, if you don't, that's McLovin shot. Yeah, you're gonna have to race them for it. If you find yourself kind of stuck a little bit in your series, man, I promise I'm going to do my best to make it fun for everyone, and no matter where they are, from Cup to Xfinity to truck to developmental trucks to the Dirt Series. I'm going to do my best to make it worth your time and your interest, all right? So don't let those things get you down. Some of the guys from last year will tell you that there's really good racing, and sometimes you don't even realize you're in a different series, you know? The racing is so good you forget about it. These guys are catching up to Heredia here, man. I can't imagine they have too many laps left, but they might be in his draft here. He might have came up just short. Looks like we got a three-way battle. I don't want to go off the lead here, but I think we got another lap or two. Coach Matt's really making a push for it there. Again, these guys don't know that I'm going to be doing this by points unless they're this. Oh, and that's going to hurt them there. It looks like D-Blood forces the issue a little bit. Dives onto Coach Matt. And just didn't stick like he probably thought it would. That gives opportunity for Jay Harris to come on the inside. Oh, they're going to wreck here. Keep it straight, Coach. Keep it straight. Oh, my goodness. That was for the end of the race, right? That was the win. It looks like... Shit. Who won? Did Heredia win? There you go. His strategy played off. He beat out, who was that? Heredia, Billy, and... I should have been prepared for this. I'm fucking talking, man. Heredia, Billy... I think that was that Mike G? Yeah, it's going to be Mike G, Jose, J Cuz. I could be wrong. That's my guess, though. J Cuz was a D Blood. Harris. Grim. Does that sound right? Fireslayer, I think he had some commitments for family, so he wasn't able to come in tonight. I think he was available tonight, but these guys, I had to make sure that they would also be available and be back out here. Yeah, these guys have to be available tonight to qualify, and they had to make sure that they were available on Sunday. You know, that way we didn't have guys coming in here that, you know, we're gonna, you know, win the race and qualify, but then it kind of wouldn't be right because they wouldn't be able to race on Sunday. So. Let me go talk to Coach Matt, see what's going on here. If he has results for me, if not, it's not a big deal. I think I got that pretty accurate there. All right, just contacted Matt there. See what happens here. Yeah, Shadow. There's a lot of guys that are cup skill and probably would have been the top of the leaderboards in our league in season one that are going to be starting in Xfinity, or we even had some guys that are really good in trucks too. So there's not much of a excuse me, not much of a fall off in the talent here, which I keep telling everyone. Obviously, if you've listened to the podcast, I probably said it 10 times, repeating myself, but it's the truth. But yeah, you'll see, man. You'll see all the racing throughout the season. We added the dirt series, so that'll be a pretty fun shit show for everyone to go and watch that. I'll be doing Ridge Rat things in the booth. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Something Wong. Trying to get a few broadcasters here. That way we can have one for each series, and instead of having Jimster did a lot, and also Exotic did a lot through the week, and that's just a lot for some people to put on their plate. And also to kind of brand the series with the voice of that broadcaster. It could be their show. Haven't quite decided how I'm gonna be. Got moved by D, but okay. Let's see. We had Heredia God, Billy, Mike, Jay, Cuz, then Jose. So Heredia, Billy, Mike, Jay, Cuz, Jose. Hold on, no, what? I can't even read this, bro. Bear with me, guys. Give me a blurry screenshot here. Heredia, Billy, Mike, J. Cuz, D Blood, Harris, Coach Matt, Jose, Grim Reaper, and it looks like J. Cuz swept the stages there, so that'll help him out in points. Looks like Heredia is going to be in for us, I think. See what happens. Give me a second. I'm kind of going mute here. I'm talking to these guys. I can't multitask like that. You guys got me all burnt out from these tryouts. Let's see. Thanks, McLovin. I got that. Appreciate it. All right, let's see. Go through the comments here and catch up with you guys. Vortex, your Citrus. All right, what's up, Citrus? Welcome to the league, man. Excited to see what you do. You've made a good impression. Sent me results. Got it. What's up, Citrus? Outlaw. Heath. If I make cuts, nah. Oh boy. They're gonna take a second here. It looks like they're readjusting or resetting up the party chat here. Someone had an issue. It's a lot of you new guys, man. I'm glad you guys got in when you did, because from tonight to today I have 13 new requests to join the league, and people are gonna have to wait till the end of week 3 there. So glad you guys got in. Hopefully you guys stick around. People are gonna drop out throughout the year. Schedule, loss of interest, too difficult, whatever it is. But hopefully you guys stick around, and we keep we keep meeting the standards of white knuckle racing as far as the behavior on and off the track here, and have some fun with it, man. I got a lot of things. Like every couple of days, I have a new thing planned for you guys. So you guys keep having fun and acting right. I'll make it worth it for you guys. So see how where the year takes us. I already got things planned for season 3. So let's keep growing. Let's stick together and have some fun. It's gonna take a second here. It looks like Coach Matt, they weren't able to hear him, so they're going to have to reset up a party chat here, it looks like. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get I don't think young boy Terrell was able to make it. He was planning on it, but he is celebrating a birthday with one of his family members, so it's good for him. Happy birthday to your family, whoever it is. Number 9 fan. I'm going to have to look back on that one. There is something about a number 9 something, but like I said, I've been so busy with stuff that once I made that roster, I kind of put that on the back burner for now. I got so many guys here. We've grown so much. I got to make sure I don't spread myself thin here and grow out of the structure and what we have. Yeah, Citrus, I mentioned you, man. I told Ski you were one of the guys that came in, fresh and made a good impression, but it was just hard. It's hard, man. He set me up on that question, man. You can't ask me who's caught my eye. There's like 100-something people here, and I raced with all of them. I don't even remember some people's names quite yet. Shoot, I don't even know y'all's voices apart from each other from season 1. Thanks, Butters. Appreciate it, man. Like I said earlier, my woman allows me to do this for you guys, so it's fun, man. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, Something Wong and Mike G. Some of you guys go back and look throughout some of the broadcasts from season 1. Something Wong and Mike G were pretty much every single Xfinity race side by side, as well as Turtle in there too. Turtle Wells was in there as well. All right, I just got an invite. Let's see. I don't want to join and then not be ready. Then I'll have to fucking jump on the sticks here and get myself in this league, right? Matt is typing. Come on, man. I want to get the grade. We should be going to Talladega next. I don't think they're going to be qualifying for that one. We'll jump right in it. It's not as many cars as you would want to see at Talladega. It was 7 or 8 people, so let's hope they all stick together here and maybe run multiple lines, but you know how that goes. Everybody sticks to that butter down low. All right, let's get in here and see if I can catch this green flag here. Sorry about that blue screen there. Go through these comments, catch back up. Yeah, that's right, McLevin. I've always got eyes open. Oh, nice. Looks like Grim's on pole here. That's good to see from him. Let's see. I got to kind of. Oh, look at that. Would you look at that? You got Grim, Jose, and J Cuz. Jose and J Cuz are guys who are pretty close, have a good relationship with each other. So they started off bumper to bumper, so that's good for them. See how that plays out throughout the race here. Let's turn it up. All right, they're going to complete the first lap here. That's pretty good to see these guys sticking up high. They're kind of getting freight trained on the bottom by these bottom feeders, But they're staying up there. They're staying committed. It's either that or they didn't really have much options to slide into this line here. That probably wasn't that big of a gap. Let's see. Oh, crank it up. Damn, did I say it wrong? I have to restart this race. Yeah, man. One thing about the draft, you guys, ooh, Grim gets up there, going 3 wide. Keep it in there, Harris. One thing about the draft, one thing that happened last year was that there was a trade for a pick before there was even a pick made. So you don't know what's gonna happen. I think there's so much talent that the guys have so many backup plans because the guys that they want, where they think they might be able to get them, might not be there. So see what happens in the draft. Hopefully, they don't make it too confusing with me with all the movement. You know, don't got me erasing shit on the boards and rewriting it, and I can't handle that. Looks like these guys are staying on the high side. Ooh, Coach Matt comes up to help him. You got the 9 car of Coach Matt. You got the 88 of Mike G. You've got Jay Harris in the 12, and that nice red and yellow. What is that? Auto part? Advanced auto parts. More of a Napa guy myself. So it took about 3 laps here. Looks like they've all filed. They've all filed into a straight line. You got the 88 of Mike G and Grim Reaper hanging on the tail end of the draft here. So he went. He got shuffled from first on the pole, inside pole, all the way to last. Coach Matt's up there trying to get someone to bite on that high side. I know it kills him to be running a single line like this. Him and I are a lot alike. There you go. Got one taker up there. You got 3 guys forming up that high lane. Probably a bad timing to make that move. I'm not going to get that momentum off the exit. No one's going to want to jump up with them. See what happens, though. You got these 2 still up here. Looks like Heredia's going to go up there. He's going to fall to the back. It was a poor timing there. These guys are going to jump back in. He's going to get shuffled. Coach Matt's going to come up here and try to help him get that high side formed up again. Everyone wants a little bit for themselves, though. You know, you see that opportunity with sometimes it's hard to get one position in the early stages here. You don't want to stick your nose, but you also don't want to go out there and fall to the back. Let's see. Catch up here. Let's see, a road course, and let's see. Yeah, man, we got 2 road courses here, Frost, so that should be something you should be looking forward to here, and especially if you make the playoffs in whatever series you're running in. We got the Roval there. Should be pretty difficult, but that was the intentions. I trust all the guys here that are gonna, you know, not make it an absolute shit show. Maybe a little bit sometimes here and there, but at least clean it up, learn a little bit. Yeah, you tell him something, Wong. He knows he's fast, man. He wasn't in cut by accident last season. Actually, the captains here, Citrus wants to know which captains looked at him. They haven't really even spoke to me, to be honest. I don't even think they haven't really spoke to each other in the captain's chat. A lot of these guys are keeping it to themselves. Let me give you guys a little better view here as I'm reading through the chat. Coach Matt's trying hard to get that high side working, man. Especially in the early stages. He's trying to make some friends and build some trust here for the 3rd stage. You know, these kind of don't really matter. These beginning stages, as long as you stay in the draft, you're good. So we got 2 Chevys linking up. See if the Mike G's gonna go with them. Nope. Just gonna gain 2 positions, and they're gonna fall right back in line. Let's see. Running through these comments here, I'm a little behind. Let's see. Before the draft, yeah. Who goes first? So, Cup Series is gonna go first. Then we're gonna do Xfinity, and then once the draft is over, that's gonna open up for the remainder of guys to be picked by or approached by captains throughout the weekend. That's the plan, at least. Coach Matt's still trying, peeking his nose out there to maybe give a sign to some of these guys in the mirror. You know, it looks like he's gonna get a run. Oh man, these guys went up there a little too high. Hopefully, don't get any aero damage off of hitting the outside wall on the backstretch there. Looks like that was Jay Harris and Mike G. Wonder what happened there. Maybe they both went for the same move at the same time. They're all in the same party chat, but I can't imagine they're calling out their runs and moves and stuff to. I'm sure people will jump on it quick and block it, you know. Yeah, so it's gonna be separate. I have a can't show you guys, but I have a big whiteboard. Those of you that were here in season 1 are gonna recognize which one I'm talking about. But it's double-sided, so I'll have it I already have it all structured and laid out, and you know, with the grids and the dry erase markers on both sides. That way, when the cup is over, I'll just flip it over and we'll redo the entire process as doing a random draw for the draft order for that. So that's how that'll go. Oh man. Oh, a little incident on pit road here. Looks like Billy Boy might have turned that thing back around, made a U-turn real quick before he got kicked and made it in. It's nice to see. I think everyone kind of got out of that one. Looks like Grim is staying out on the track. That's an inch. Oh, shit. Man. Oh, goodness. Looks like we got some 2 tires. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. D-Blood gets himself out in the front there. That's going to be some prime real estate with these guys. They are allowed to come up on the track here. Oh, what? J-Cuz don't care. He's going to stay down there and get a shorter way around the track. What a move by him there. That was interesting. Wonder what that looked like on Mike G's screen if he was really about to spin out on his. I doubt it. This guy's yet to pit. That's gonna hurt him, I think. As far as these guys having an extra lap of drafting together and getting those lap times, you know. So Coach Matt trying on the outside again. See if he can pull this Chevy with him around the high side. Mike G hasn't really been taken here, but look, we got 3 guys against 2 here. See if this doesn't work. I think usually you need to have like 2 more guys, 4 versus 2 or something like that. But I haven't tried here on Heat 5 yet. I stay off the super speedways, so I'm not. Yeah, it looks like they're not really catching up. If they stay committed, they might be able to figure something out here. Especially then, probably some guys coming out the pits here in front of them. Maybe not. Let's see. Let's see. Going through. Ooh, wow, look at this. Looks like Mike G and Jay Harris have been working. If I'm not mistaken, they work pretty good at Auto Club there, and they might be liking each other's driving style here, building a little bit of trust throughout the races. But it's not going to help. D-Blood jumps up high, hoping that these guys can get a run and push him, but it might have been some bad timing there. See if he can't get his number 19 Toyota Camry back in that gap that he just opened up, and it's not going to happen. Let's see if he can hop on the tail end here without losing them. No Citrus. This was designated for the cup guys that don't have the flexibility of, if they don't, you know, make it in cup, they race in Xfinity. This is for the guys who are just designated. Oh, Coach Matt making a move there. Ah, that's right, Ski. That is right. D-Blood did say that he just kind of, not that he's not good at. Oh, J-Cuz going to stick his nose. Oh, he checks up a little bit there, wisely. You don't want to spin yourself out in that apron. That's right. D-Blood did mention that he wasn't that he was just bad at super speedways. He just kind of didn't give a shit, you know. Yeah. I think what they need to do is just back up and, like they are right here, kind of check up and get a run on someone. But it's tough to do with these little small amount of cars on the track. It's kind of pointless to be running it, but I still wanted to do it just so these guys can at least say, you know, they got it in and earned their points. Yeah, no skill or talent. That's right. That's right. I forgot about that part. So there's too many Danikas and Rickies, or Reckies, whatever you want to call them. Well, guys, let's what was it? Let's crank it up here. I'm gonna go get some water here. Be right back. All right, let's see. All right, looks like we got the start of stage 3 here. I'm not sure who won that second stage. I just got back, jumped back in the seat. Looks like we got D-Blood up in the front. This is a good opportunity for him. But unfortunately, it's on the outside. We know how that goes, right, guys? See, all that work that Matt did to try to get these guys to trust him on the high side, he ends up starting on the inside. All he's got to do now is hold the line and let them figure it out, right? Oh, awesome, McLovin. Clutch, dude. Stage 1 results was Coach Matt, D-Blood, J Cuz, Mike G, and Harris. Those were your top 5 for stage. I guess I could pull up Coach Matt's, but that's too much work for me. Let's have some fun in here. So what do you guys think? Now I have a handful of you guys in here for the developmental trucks and the regular trucks. I want to run them on the same night on Tuesdays. Yeah, but I haven't decided at what time. Should I have them running at the same time? Should I have the development league run at 9 and then switch the regular trucks to 10 or something? What do you guys think about that one? I'll probably be putting a poll up on Facebook here shortly, to be honest. Sometime this weekend. All right, something Wong. Thanks for joining up, watching, and chatting it up, man. Have a good night. See you tomorrow, bro. Yeah, I wanted to do it earlier, Ski, but you gotta remember some of these guys are West Coast, man, and a lot of people aren't even gonna get out of work. I know what is West Coast? East Coast is 7:30. West Coast will be, what does that make it? 3:30, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not good with numbers and math. I feel like, yeah, kind of change the time that way more people can. 8:13. You got it, bud. I know also that 10 o'clock's a little late for the second trucks to excuse me, for those second trucks to run, but goodness. Hey, what up, Wicked? I see you. You're watching from over here on the PlayStation. Some shit. Or maybe it is YouTube. We got Wicked rooting for Coach Matt here. You know, the other thing we can do is maybe have the development league run. The thing is, I'm not a big fan of racing on the weekends. So let's say we could have them run on a Sunday night or a Friday night, but not gonna lie, I probably wouldn't be there. Not that I need to be there, but I live in Miami, man. I ain't gonna be playing no video games at 9 o'clock on a Friday. You know what I'm saying? I got shit to do, places to be, drinks to drink. I don't know, Frost. If there's an award for that, you're gonna have to catch up with Shadow over here. He took a break. His fingers were getting tired. Yeah, Wicked, man. I think Coach Matt, if I'm not mistaken, he told me that you might not be able to make it. Schedule changes or whatever, but hopefully things open up for you. You could join us, man. I was happy to have you in season 1. And hopefully you can get in here in season 2, man. Should be fun. Growing a lot too, man. Catching up. Oh yeah, I was gonna throw some back for the draft too, the way to get rid of some of my nerves, but I don't want to scare you guys off. Some of you guys don't know. You guys don't know the late night weekend partying Ridge Rat. I don't know if I want to scare you guys off too early in the season, you know. To the development league earlier. Okay. All right. Cool. Well, after the draft, I'll probably have an accurate list of maybe that'll be the best way to do it. Is just leave it up to the developmental guys. I'll probably keep the trucks, regular trucks, running at whatever time, and then they can just vote on doing it before before or after the truck race. That way the leagues are kind of staying consistent there. Looks like Matt goes in first and comes out first. The only thing is, if those 3 cars behind them can link up, maybe get that possible 4th car behind, they might be able to catch him on one of these back stretches, and he might have to throw a block on someone here. So we got this going down. I'm gonna start working on graphics to send these the league organizers with our I think Heredia won that first one, so he's probably gonna be representing us. Goodness, I ate some Oreos, man. Shoot. Doesn't quite look like those guys are catching up. Looks like there's only the 3 of them. Is it the 3 or the 2 of this? How about we go find out? It's 3 of them. Yeah, it would have been smart for them to get that 4th one behind them. They'll probably catch Coach Matt here, but not sure they're going to have enough to get around on that outside. If that's how it ends up playing out, if that's the timing that happens, they might not be able to keep that momentum up there versus the 3 versus 2. As we all know, it takes at least 2 extra cars to be able to compete with that inside lane. Let's see what's going on. Let's go to this 3-car pack here and see how they start to catch. Let's get Jay Harris on the. Tell you what, man, for D-Blood not being a big fan, he's still hanging in there, trying, right? Guess he can't quit either, right? Yeah, Wicked. The draft is going to be tomorrow, 9 p.m. But 9 p.m. I'll be. Hopefully, we can get one of our guys here to get it all prettied up and shit. But if not, at least at the very minimum, I'll be doing it. Is that the end of the race there? Who was that? Coach Matt? Let's see. I think that's the end of the race, right? Coach Matt and shoot, who was in that one? Shit, I'll stop trying. I'll just wait for him to send me a fucking screenshot, right? Get you guys some results here in a second. See, maybe McLovin might have sent it to me. So my computer's freezing up at the worst possible moment. Stage 2, top 5, awesome. Stand by and wait for these results. Yeah, Wicked, tune in, man. Should be you know, you were here last year. Should be some good racing, man. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I guess that was stage 2, wasn't it? Did I miss something? Definitely missed something. Maybe someone had a caution and I thought it was the stage when I had stepped away and came back. Looks like that's what happened. Oh, the high side. It's going to be up to Coach Matt. Oh, he's going to block him down low. That's usually me up there getting hung out to dry. Well, you got to make all the right moves to stay up front, you know. Especially now here towards the end. Whatever this is. Stage 3 or after. Oh, start checking up behind him there. Yeah, people are gonna scatter a little bit. Gonna break up that line. Looks like J-Cuz might. I mean, J-Cuz. It's like Jose might have. He's either Jose saving or he's trying to get a run on this backstretch here. I would assume it's the latter. See if he gets a run here. The Ford behind him, a Toyota. Yeah. Ooh. Yep. And I think Deeplo's gonna stick behind Coach Matt here. Hey, he made it work. What a move by Jose there. Well, I guess a good move on his end and a little bit of a jerk to the guys that got him up there, right? But hey, that's super speedways, man. It's a great move to get himself up there in position. It's not going to be easy for other guys to organize exactly what he just did, so let's see what happens. Ski's not alive, man. He's sleeping in the closet. He's out. Ooh, who lost the draft? I haven't seen that one. Oh shit, someone way back there, right? Heredia God. Just cruising around. I didn't see what happened there. These guys are trying to form this high side up. Looks like it's the same guys. They could just get one or two more. For some of you guys that knows me, I pick that high side. I'll be out there by myself. I don't care. This shit just gets boring to me when there's not an entire pack of cars, you know, or a field of cars, I should say. Sorry guys, I'm messaging some people here. Oh, they got that high sign formed up a little bit. Is that a 4 versus 4 here? Yeah, ain't gonna work. Hope it does, but it probably won't. This guy's peaked back down low. I think Ski might have had too many shots, alright? If there's a such thing. It's a little monotonous here, guys, but I'm excited to see what happens at Vegas. We had our championship races there. It went well, and we all know there's a multiple racing lines and grooves there, so having these fast guys should be a lot like that Auto Club race, if not better, actually. Let's see what happens. Yeah, my bad, Frost. That's against my religion, too, man. Except when it comes to killer. There's definitely a such thing as too many shots with that. I'm not gonna lie. I think one is too many, honestly. That ain't for me. My drink of choice. Liquor, Jameson, religiously. I don't drink much of anything else. Beer. Anything that don't have light attached to the end of it. Can I try one of those things? Ooh, no. Land Shark was good. Kind of got over that, though. I do not mix my Jameson. I just drink straight Jameson. Chill it. That's what I do. Not proud of myself, but that's what happens. I do Budweiser. I think Guinness. Jameson and Guinness. What's going on here? Did he pit? Oh, you're talking about alcohol. You forget what happens. Oh, everyone's coming down a pit road here, it looks like. Who stayed out there? Grim stayed out again. Hit the wrong button there. All right. Larry Mack. All right, guys, coming down to the finishing laps here, the end of the race. I hope. Can't wait to move on to Las Vegas here. Fireball. Oh my goodness. Golly. That's the nastiest shit, man. Oh god. Ugh. Get out of here. Who's in the lead? Great fucking question. I would assume it's Mr. Grimm up there and Matt coming for it. Not getting any help. Looks like I think it's Mr. Grim Reaper up here. He's probably obviously going to get past in the backstretch here as these guys are already turning their RPMs and probably at full speed. They're going to have to give him some space here. He's got to come up on the track. Oh, he's going to keep it. What are they going to do? They're going to risk it on the high side? Is Coach Matt going to stay low? There he goes. He's trying to. Are we going to force it 3 wide at the exit of 2 here at Talladega? Coach Matt sticks it in the middle. He's going to make a move here. And he's going to get on that inside lane, which is proven to be where it's at. Jose is going to leave his guys hanging up top. And he's going to poke down there. And maybe if these guys can't get a run here as this inside lane is broken up a little bit, Jade Cuz might be able to pull a similar move that Jose pulled in the turns 3 and 4 a few laps ago and got into that front there. So yeah, 4 versus 2. This is what we've been waiting to see all night, is having these the outside lane outnumber the inside lane by 2 cars. So, and it looks like they're actually a little organized here. If Grim Reaper can kind of keep it straight there and get that tail end push and try to keep them up there. And it works. Looks like Jay Cuz got up there. Billy Boy's in second, back up to the front. Haven't seen him up in the front here for the majority of this race here. Hopefully he can keep it, and that's not going to work as Jose sticks his nose down there, rightfully so. Looks like he checks up there to not... Oh, man, they're getting loose here. They're giving some space to come back up. Harris gets into the bumper, checks up. Everyone keeps it straight there, coming to the tri-oval. Across the finish line, entering turn 1. Looks like Grim Reaper is going to fall back and get back in line here, and they're going to single file out. Looks like they'll be coming up on a lap car shortly, if I'm not mistaken. That's the Heredia God in the white car? Yeah. Yep, a couple laps here. I'm not sure how many is left. We'll see. On a stick. It's funny. Minnesota winters, oh my god. I thought Miami winters were bad. Can't imagine. I would fucking move or die. I would not live there, man. I couldn't do that, man. I can't even tell you where Minnesota was on a map, to be honest. I know like Florida, Georgia, California, and that's it. Jay Harris trying to get that high line working before they come up on this lap car. Now, they're all in the same party chat, so I'm not sure if they're going to call out where they want Heredia God to go. I'm assuming he's a lap down. I mean, he could be in the lead. Doubtful. He's been out the draft. Looks like they're going to stay. If they were smart, that Billy Boy, oh, he's going to rough him up a little bit. They're going to go 4 wide here off the exit of 2. They straighten it out, get it to 3, down to 2 wide. Coach Matt made a move. Actually, he didn't make the move. He just kind of took the hole that was given to him by Billy Boy there. Billy Boy made a little bit of a mistake and got into Jose, but it's nice to see Jose stay in front of him there, so hopefully he won't be too upset about that one. But Billy Boy's trying to work hard for that seat, man. He hasn't been up in the front, I don't think, most of the night. He got up there and he's gonna get shuffled out here a little bit. That's unfortunate. Looks like someone's going down low inside of Jose there. Looks like Coach Matt's gonna stay down in the inside lane. Got Heredia there on the tail end of this draft here to see what he does to help out some of these lines here, as he probably doesn't have too much to race for at this point in this race. Although you never know what happens. These guys can get a caution and get back on the lead lap, but ooh, Grim Reaper gets up a little bit in that tri-oval. Comes up a little bit. He either got loose, which is not very. Ooh, are they beefing over here? Got tempers flaring. Oh no, that was the end of the stage. It looks like, or end of the race. So it looks like Coach Matt's going to come home with a W on that one, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to go to my messages here and see what happens. Olay! All right, let's see. Coach Matt wins. Thank you, McLovin. So Coach Matt's going to get that second seat to represent us here. I should probably pay attention more to the messages here, McLovin. You're giving me some info that I need. Poor Heredia. He was racing the whole time with no draft. I would have just backed out and went to go use a restroom break and come back for the next race, to be honest. That's gotta suck. Looks like we have Coach Matt, J Cuz, Jose, Grim Reaper, Jay Harris, Billy Boy, Mike G, D Blood, and the Heredia guy who ended up being a lap down there, but just 1 lap. And looks like Coach Matt swept the stages there, so that's good for him. Coach Matt gets that second. Coach Matt's gonna get that second seat. We have 2 more here. We're gonna race for another one. The winner is gonna get that 3rd seat there, unless it's a repeat winner. Then nobody. But we'll just go with the last 2 spots based off of points. So we're gonna back out here, give these guys a second. I'm not sure what they're gonna do. Maybe they'll go right into the next race. But as soon as I get an invite and the go ahead to join up, we'll get in there with them and see what happens. And what goes down here at Las Vegas should be interesting. One second here. I got a little quiet. I'm trying to multitask here. Who won the first one? That was Heredia God in the all-white 2. Keselowski 2. Coach Matt really wanted to be a part of this, so it's good to see him out there getting his spot, earning his spot. As you know, I didn't lead this up to a vote. I wasn't a popularity game or nothing. Get out on the track, and we're going to decide who represents us here. Again, we are running 25%ers times 4 wear relaxed cautions with stages. I did get a word from the guy who's setting this up, the organizers, that they haven't decided if they're doing stages yet in the races. So we'll see what happens. Either way, I'm pretty confident we got the guys here. Got the drivers. It's been some good racing, man, for some guys that haven't been racing. Some of these guys are a little newer, maybe not too familiar with each other. They're taking a 5-minute break here, guys, so I'm going to do the same. I'm going to stick around here, but just so you guys know, you got 5 minutes to run around, do whatever you want. I guess not that it matters. You could always come back and rewind it, but, Working on some graphics here. My dogs are going ape shit in the background here. Hopefully you guys don't hear them panting and jumping all over each other. All right. Be right back, guys. You hang in here. Let's go through some of these paint schemes. I haven't really looked through them yet. I don't know how many of you guys may have them. Okay, had that one. Got some ugly shit. This one ain't bad. Oh, the front is good. It's got that Toyota emblem on it. That's about it. I've been getting cheese like a Belvede. Oh, we got 4 here for Mr. Reddick. We just saw that one on the track by Billy Boy. These mismatching colors is nice. I guess. Tame the Beast. That's always a nice one. That's always popular. This one hasn't changed much. McLovin. No, McLovin wasn't going to participate. I do believe he's a part of one of those leagues, if I'm not mistaken, or he's not available. One or the other. But you know, a lot of our guys are in multiple leagues. Let's see here. Oh, I like this one. It's another Velveeta car. This one we saw. I think this is one of the better ones in the game thus far. See if we got the Daytona car here. If I'm not mistaken, it could be wrong. I'm pretty sure I recognize that car. That's always a nice one too. This one's nice. Again, those of you guys that I think I've told everyone already, but try to follow us on our social media accounts. We're gonna start doing some more pictures and some updates on Twitter during the races. Try to give you guys caution updates, stage results as the race is going on. I'll try to keep it as up to date as possible. Instagram will be posting some pictures. I'm gonna get some. Gonna buy a couple shirts for myself, a couple of bumper stickers. Send them out to these guys that are buying them, and hopefully get some pictures back from them. Oh, that one's not bad. A little too simple though. This one's nice. Not a Keselowski fan, but I like this paint scheme. Let's see, Stanley, yeah. Craftsman's nice and simple. What can you do with a Craftsman? Sponsor. Sports Clips. I think that one's ugly, but some people love it. This guy cost Matty D a good finish at Texas, man. Kick his ass out. Good old Timmy Hill, the GOAT, the best driver in NASCAR right here, guys. Let's see, Kevin Harvick, Jimmy Johns with the Busch Light, Jimmy Johns without it. Busch Light. Denny Hamlin's got the most fucking boring paint schemes. I swear. This is a nice one, but he won't be coming out with any more paint schemes. Sucks for him. He don't even race. Well, that's another nice one here, I guess. Got that Mountain Dew. Do. I can't even tell which Mountain Dew that is on the hood. This one we've been seeing all night, and also this one. It's another ugly one they gave us. This one we've seen out there. Jose's been using this one. This one's nice. I'm not a 24 fan, and I don't really care much for the Flames, but it's iconic. We've all seen this one. Kyle Busch. That's a nice one. Seen that one before. I'm sure Chase remembers this one. Gear wrench. Got Sunny D, classic. Oh, the Blue Def. Seen that one from Mike G throughout the night. The Jerky. This is a nice one. Jay Harris has been using this one. Let's see. Another boring scheme. And this is what we will be running, guys. We're going to change the numbers for our guys, whatever numbers they pick, whoever qualifies, and this is the paint scheme that they're going to be using. Obviously, it's going to be neon green rims, which fucking sucks, but what can you do, man? Maybe they'll fix it by Sunday. Probably not. They don't fix anything. Well, these guys are in. Just hanging out. Let's jump back in here. They tried my boy Matty D. He ain't getting no damn paint schemes, man. It's fucked up. Getting a little tired here. These boys better hurry up. Looks like Heredia guy's gonna be running the 2. And Coach Matt's gonna be running the 9. Man, these guys are scaring away all my people watching, man. Ridiculous. 5 minutes. Just fucking around. Kinda. Actually, I haven't looked at the Xfinity paint schemes. Let's see what we got here. Oh, that's a nice one. What is this? Syrup? Can't see that damn hood sponsor. Fuck it, can't see it. Only got a handful of new ones. I don't think the truck's got any. Oh, that's nice. 98. Someone will be running that one in the Xfinity series here shortly. Oh, that's a nice one. Very nice. Alright. Get back into this. Oh, I like that one. Kind of reminds you of something, right? Oh my goodness. Put some butterflies. Oh, that's a children's. Okay, I'm sorry. I won't be a dick. This one's nice. That one's nicer. I like that one a lot. 44. Have I passed that one already? Shit. That's decent. Oh, I like this one. I like that one a lot. I like it a lot. 44. Really? You like these? That's not bad. Simple black and white, you know? I like the other one better than this. But this one is nice. This one is really nice. This might be one of the better ones, I think. I think the Noah Gragson car is really nice, but it's already getting kind of old. That's a really nice, wow. I think that's actually on someone's team, too. Not sure. Okay. Simple. Is that Shamu on the front? What is ice? Fuck it. That's a nice one too. Alright. Yeah, they haven't added anything to trucks, so. Yeah, the orange and black one's real nice. This one, yeah. Yeah, that's one of my favorites, I think. Getting fucking tired. These guys better hurry up. Again, guys, tomorrow night, 9 o'clock Eastern. We got that draft going on. Alright, they just sent me an invite. Gonna wait for Coach Matt to message me. Give me the green light here. I want to join up and be AFK and wreck the whole field. Fuck. Alright, stand by, he said, for the invite to join. I was just about to. Alright, here we go. The green flag is going to be dropping here in a few seconds. Las Vegas, the last race, 25% times 4 wear. And this is these guys, I guess, last opportunity to lock up a seat here to represent White Knuckle in the league race. Oh shit, how about I join? Tell you what, man, that 94 car is going to be someone to watch for in that Cup Series, man. I'll make sure y'all go buy some T-shirts, some stickers, some hats from his merchandise hauler. All right. And they're off. Got the green flag here at Las Vegas. Looks like Heredia got started on the pole with Billy Boy on the outside. Jose in P3 here is making a push for P2. Coach Matt started 4th. Mike G started 5th. Jacuz started 6th. And I can't see it from there on. Ooh, Billy Boy is hanging up on that high side there. Let's see what line he wants to run that middle of that super high lane. Like Jose, you can see there, likes to run that high lane. Looks like Billy Boy got a hell of a run there. He must have started way looser than the rest of these guys because he just kept that momentum up. And he wasn't even that high on turn 4. Heredia maintains his position there in 2nd. Let's see if Coach Matt doesn't get the nose there. Not quite. Jose's super loose there already, it looks like, but that's just what we see on our screen. 94 makes it back more. Yeah, all right. They're going to be scraping your car off the wall, man. You're going to be like a fly on a windshield. A bug. I fucked that one up. Coach Matt falling back a little bit there. That inside, he might not be able to keep that momentum up off the exit if these guys are running that high lane. Which you don't really see too many takers there. I'd be up there right away, but that's just my driving style. Maybe that's why I never fucking win here, you know? So. Looks like we got Billy Boy up in the point still with Heredia. God only fell back 1 position. Coach Matt's falling back there with D-Blood. That's never a good sign. Haha, just kidding, D-Blood. And let's see, we got Billy, Heredia, Jose, Jacuz, who have been bumper to bumper all night long here. Got a little bit of a gap, about 4 or 5 car gap here to Mike G. And then we have, looks like Grim switched up his paint scheme here, trying to get a little bit of different luck maybe to that Jimmy John's number 4 Stuart Haas Ford Mustang. And with Coach Matt making a run on him with D-Blood on his bumper in the middle lane off of here in 3 and 4. Oh, it looks like Jose is going to get into that wall on that sneaky little wall there off the exit of 4 there and gets into it. Gets into Jacuz there on the inside of him off of exit of 4. So see if that damage doesn't mess with him there as far as the handling of his car, as he looks like he might have overdrove 1 and 2 there. Try to get back in that rhythm, keep that momentum up on the backstretch and get another go at it. Didn't affect Jacuz too much here as he's not backed off too much off the back bumper of Heredia God, but it does seem like they might be pulling away a little bit, or at least he's not able to catch them. See what he could do here on the tri-oval. Heredia God's getting a good run here on Billy Boy. Let's see what kind of gap he can maintain here, as Billy Boy looks like he's just really good off these corners, man. These guys have the draft, and it looks like it's just hard for them to keep up there. As we look back here to P4, looks like he's getting ran down a little bit by Jose, who just had that incident a couple laps ago, and they're all single filed out. And looks like they're playing it safe. 2, 3. I don't think I'm missing anyone here, right? So yeah, this should be all 8 guys. Let's see. Yep, Billy Boy's maintaining that gap. Maybe he got another half or a whole car length here on the P2. That's with the draft. You know, it's hard for that number 2 car of Heredia got to get up to his bumper there, and it doesn't seem like Jacuz is really trying to pass him, so that shouldn't be affecting him too much. And as I say that, Jacuz is going to stick his nose there off a toot on the backstretch, and let's see if he can maintain that. And looks like Heredia might have scraped that wall on the backstretch there, and was able to let Jacuz get that position. And we got Mike G, Coach Matt, and Jose all battling for P4 here. And as they do that, it looks like the number 19 and the 4 car of D-Blood and Grim Reaper catch back up to them. So these guys, the more they race side by side, they're just going to let these, the leader now, not that there's a pack in the front, but the leader and these guys in front of them just kind of pull away. Let's go see what's going on in the back here. Got some good racing. I wonder how much damage Jose got to that car. Ooh, yeah, looks like he's pitting here. Not sure. You never know with Jose, man. You never know if he's got some strategy or what. Let's go switch up. Good old Coach Matt. Nothing's changed in the front three here. Mike G has pulled away from that little bit of a mess behind him. Not the mess, but a little grouping of cars there. Again, guys, throughout the season, just keep checking on our website here. I want to give a shout out to Mark Miller and Dale Miller. Mark Miller doesn't have a Facebook, but if you ever get in a race with him or anything, just give me a little shout out and thank him for all the hard work he's done, as well as Dale Miller. A lot of communication goes on between the three of us. A lot of it goes through Dale. And give them a shout out. A shout out to D-Blood helping me with all these graphics and advertisement posts or whatever you want to call it. We got a nice battle for the lead. Oh, it looks like the 8 car is coming into pit, actually. So that was a little bit by design there to kind of let J Cuz catch up there. See if J Cuz can take advantage of this opportunity to be up front and maybe get a gap on as the pit cycles through here. Yeah, so thanks a lot to D-Blood for making these graphics and these things I get to post. I was doing it myself, but I'm sure you guys have noticed the great improvement in quality there. Well, thankful for that. That takes a lot of time. Opens me up so I can focus on other things for us all. Looks like we got Heredia God coming in here. Oh, and the 88 of Mike G just eats the inside wall coming into the pits there. That was my entire fucking season one right there, I'll tell you what. Ooh, Billy Boy's got a long pit stop there. Interesting. J Cuz is still out there by himself. Another one behind him, maybe. Thanks to Coach Matt. He does a lot of helping me organize these things on race day and these tryouts and get these lobbies running and stuff. I'll give a shout out to him as well. Meesme helps me out a ton. Grim helps me out a ton. All these guys put in work, and it's not just showing up and messaging you guys. They help me out a lot. That way I can get things like this set up and organized for you guys to have some fun too. So definitely it's a group effort here. Oh, that 2 car keeps it down. Didn't come up in front of the 8 car there, Billy Boy. Kind of expecting Billy Boy to be able to get back out up front there, but it looks like quite a few cars got out in front of him on this pit cycle. I'm not sure what the reasoning for that is. Maybe they took 2. Is Coach Matt coming in again? Too much to keep track of. I don't know how you guys do this. You think Jose's out in front? Let's see what fucking car this one is here. Jose? You think he's about to lap everybody? Nah. It's too early for Jose to be Jose-saving. There we go. I think maybe Mike G might be out in front here. Actually, no, he hit that wall, so... Shit, who knows, man. I can't fucking tell. You got any word on that, You got any word on that, McLovin, who might be out in front? No, you're watching that stream. I could probably stop being a lazy ass and look for it, but... Ski, you're hammered? Nah, you don't say, man. I didn't know you drank. Now remember, guys, this is only 8 cars on the track, man. Ooh, D-Blood getting a little... D-Blood's D-Blooding. Oh my god. My dog is soaking wet. Fuck. What do you mean you can't run Cup, McLovin? Like throughout the season, like period? You're not running Thursdays no more? Or you just You doing a McLovin joke that I don't understand. Yeah, who knows? Wish I knew who was in the lead here. I can't imagine it being Jose. He's on the tail end of the field. I mean, I guess it could be, but he did short pit, didn't he? So yeah, maybe. I'm not even gonna try. Let's go look up. Let's go look up Coach Matt's YouTube here. Fuck it. This shit bothers me. Not having a running order here. McLovin making a good move here on D-Blood, or is it the other way around? See who comes away with that one. D-Blood utilizing that high side, like I love to run that here. Just makes completing those passes on the inside so much harder, so much more difficult if you can actually get it worked out the right way. Am I subscribed to Coach Matt? Let's see. Looks like that's the end of stage 1 there, if I'm not mistaken. Get some results here shortly. Yeah, wouldn't that be crazy if they had a NASCAR game, you know, a racing game that showed you who was in what position? That would just completely change the whole racing field. It's just a complete game changer. That's some big time technology, right? All right, here we go. Let's say we're starting stage 2 here. We've got Jay Cuz in front, Mike G in second on the front row with him. We got Billy Boy down low. In third, we got Heredia God in fourth, sliding in there off the tri-oval, sliding in behind Billy Boy to get that inside lane. Then he follows up with D-Blood in P5, Coach Matt and Grim fighting for, what is that, 6th? Or 7th? I can't count. You know what I'm trying to say though, right? Again, this is the last race we have tonight, and then if we don't have a repeat winner, or even if we do, we'll be using the last open spots. We'll be the best average finisher here. Best average or just most points? Or is it the same shit? I don't know. Billy Boy made a move to the front there after starting on the second row, the inside second row in P3, and then I think Heredia followed him. They started together, and looks like Jay Cuz is on that high side there, trying to make it difficult for Heredia to complete that pass for second place. Yeah, McLovin, you know that's something I've always said, man. I'm just happy. Like I'm pretty sure. Ooh, Mike G gets in that wall there, but he keeps it up and out of everyone. That's a good decision by him, and that takes quite a bit of skill to not come back down off that track. But yeah, like you're saying, McLovin, people don't understand. Like I don't think there's a line of developers and companies that are, you know, lined up having a bidding war to make a fucking NASCAR game, you know. But hopefully we can kind of build our community here, and that's one of my goals. If I notice, oh, there you go, Jay Cuz gets up there and bounces into Heredia God after scraping that outside exit wall of turn 4. Yeah, man. Hopefully we can, everyone as a group, as far as like the leagues and stuff, just kind of grow this whole esports online racing thing, and kind of ride that wave that kind of started forming up after this pandemic began, during, and now as well. Just kind of give these people a reason to spend more money on us. You know, we can't just sit here bitching about what they don't have. We just need to be thankful. Kind of brag about certain things, what's good about the game, you know. But still, you got to get that goddamn broadcasting screen a little bit better. I mean, that's what this game is all about. Leagues, man. You know, career mode's dying. Like Coach Matt's making a run through the field here, getting a little squirrely there. D-Blood's getting in it too. D-Blood's sticking his nose there. I think that both of them might have started in the back, and those mistakes that some of these other guys have made kind of bit them in the ass here a little bit. J Cuz and I think Mike G and Jose, all three, I think lap after lap, just kind of hit that wall, and it's going to be hard to catch up, man, with the skill and the speed of these guys that we have in this Cup Series. And this is only half the group. Or less than half. We're gonna be having 10 guys running on the track here. So this is some good racing, and multiply this by 2, and you'll see it's gonna be some good racing here every week in every series. Kind of like this broadcasting thing, man. I don't ever have to shut up. I could just talk. It's a little tiring, though. I don't know how you guys do this. Maybe it's the melatonin I took. Let's crank it up. All right, I'm back. Let's pop that melatonin. I'm gonna be partying in a little bit. Oh, look at this! You got the Heredia guard coming up here. It looks like Billy Boy's tires might have worn out. I don't think we've pit since I've been gone. Maybe his tires are wearing off, or he's conserving. But Heredia guy got back up to his bumper, and he's bringing J Cuz with him here. Let's see. Yeah, man, esports are growing a lot, man. As you can tell, you can't even get a fucking steering wheel for a reasonable price anymore. I am also too broke to basically do anything in real life. So this is my make-believe world. I own a racing league, right? I'm francing it out here. Looks like Heredia might have lost a little steam there. The rest of these guys pitting, maybe? Could be something to look for. Yeah, D-Blood looks like he's exiting. J Cuz just entered. And great exit. Look at this. Look at this battle. Oh, and they're both coming in here, so this is definitely going to be something to look for. On the exit, looks like Heredia might have got a little bit of a... close that gap a little bit. This is going to be interesting to see when they come out. And as well as where J Cuz comes out also. He's gonna have that extra lap of fresher tires. DM's blowing up. Alright. Alright. Is he not getting... What the hell happened here? Is this an endless pit road? What? Oh man, he just drove clean through it. That's gonna just completely fuck his race up. He was up there all race, man. That sucks. I've never seen that one. Man, that sucks. He deserves to be if that's what happened, man. He's been up there all night. Kind of like, it's just listen to those RPMs. Listen to that. Y'all hear this shit? So saving. There he goes. Big fat dubs. Man, what was that? Was that stage 2, guys? I believe that was stage 2, actually. I got a surprise for you guys tuning in here. Might have a surprise here. All right. Who's in the front row here? Jcuz. Oh, Jose's there. We'll watch him too. All right, it's the beginning of stage 3 here. I think this is the second lap of stage 3. We got the familiar faces, bumper to bumper here. Jimster, welcome to the booth, man. We miss you up here. I don't know if you can get joined into this lobby. We just began stage 3. Sounds good. Look at D-Blood up there in 3rd place, man. He's sticking his nose in there. He wants a piece of this action too, man. They're coming off the exit here. He's getting high. He gets into the wall, keeps it up there. Oh, he actually sweeps down the track a little bit. Mike G has a nice, pulls a nice maneuver there to avoid that one. We just saw like Jose was he pitted a little bit earlier in the stage there. I think he got some damage. He pitted earlier, played a little bit of fuel strategy, and one of the guys in the chat came up with a new word. It's called Jose saving. When Jose saves his fuel there. Oh man, they can't hear you. They can't hear you, Jimster. You gotta. Oh man, I don't know if you can change your settings or what. Yeah, that's what they're telling me in the chat here. Oh, okay, cool. We got J Cuz, Jose, D Blood, Mike G. Yeah, a new rookie driver here, Billy Boy. Very impressive so far tonight. Had some bad luck there on pit entry, caught some kind of glitch, and he had to come back around for. Okay, did you guys hear Jimster there? Did you guys tell me in the chat yes or no? Looks like D Blood sticking his nose in there. Jose's gonna block him going to the entry of 3 there. Nice move. He's gonna get under Jose. Jose's gonna get under J Cuz. Slide up a little bit. J Cuz gonna have to get off that throttle. So ooh, he barely scrapes that wall there on the exit. Okay, see there's not a delay. It's the only thing. Okay. Yep. Looks like Jose is still battling for that lead position there. J Cuz has slid back to 3, but they're all bunched up and pretty much on the same corner here, even closer than being on the same straightaway. No, still can't hear you. That's a new one for me. Well, I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm not gonna blue screen everyone here. Oh goodness. Well, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna work on this. We're gonna work on this tonight after this race here. I promise. We're gonna figure this out, man. I will work with you and we will figure this out. Yeah, I think it might be my broadcast settings, although I'm pretty sure I went through that earlier. But let me double check here. I was not sharing party audio. Let's see if this works here. Alright guys, let me know in the chat if you guys just heard him talking there. That might be the solution there.
This is Jimster M18, testing 1 2.
Let's see.
If Frostfang, who was commentating in there, I know can hear me at all.
Give us like a little 10-15 second delay here.
Yeah. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to join the lobby right now. I'm not.
Did you try holding the PlayStation button and doing it that way?
Doing it to join in on someone, like on a friend.
So hold down the PlayStation button.
Mm-hmm.
Go to NASCAR Heat 5. That's on the left side. Go to Other Sessions, and see if you can find possibly me. Oh, we have a wreck here. If you do find me, you should be able to join off of that. That's the trick to it. That way, when someone's in the middle of a race, we do have looks like it might be a caution here. If not, no, it's not a caution. It's a single car accident here. Looks like Jose Protege got into a little messy situation.
Say I can join on you, but I can join on D Blood.
Yeah, he's in here, so go with him. Yeah, he's in here as well. What was I just about to do in my settings? Oh, adjust partio. The partio. Jesus, the party audio. So yeah, Jimster, you get in here and you take it away, buddies. I'm sure these guys are dying to hear you. We've got a bunch of new guys that have heard about your legendary talent. It's weird.
Make this work. I think it might just be after the race. You guys are gonna have to send me a lobby invite, and then I'll join in after start the race.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is the last race. But if you want to stick around and you want to fuck around with some stuff, I'd be glad to hang out with you. I got nothing planned.
If we can maybe keep a couple guys in here who want to do another race or two if they want
Yeah,
to.
I'm sure there's a bunch of guys that would want to race. I could probably
So
invite a
we'll
few.
send them an invite, and I mean it's only 8:45 or 8:30 for me, so
Yeah,
I'll be able to
I just took a
probably host a
melatonin. We'll
live
see
stream.
how long I can party.
If not, I might start a live stream and get some people to come in and watch the live stream and.
I think you'd have at least 10 guys that would want to do that. I would watch it as I'm winding down, even if I wasn't playing. I'd definitely tune in. It's
All
always
right, cool.
entertaining.
Yeah, I could start a lobby and invite a bunch of
Yeah.
guys, and then leave and be in contact with one of them and say, "Hey, just invite me back in and tell me
How
when
about
the
I
race is starting."
keep me on draft now? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, gotcha. How about maybe I just make a post on the Facebook page, maybe, and see who wants to race? I mean, we'll decide that here in a few.
All right.
It's under caution still here. It's either that or they finish the race. Honestly don't even know. Kind of got carried away. I can't imagine they're done. Maybe they are, actually.
It's just weird that it won't let me join in. I think in Heat 5 it doesn't let you join in on a private lobby like it did in Heat 4. Which would make like all the difference.
Yeah, maybe not. I think these guys, the race is done.
Wow, that was
It's either
quick.
that, oh, they're doing a manual caution, actually. Looks like
Oh,
they're doing
look
a
at that.
manual caution here. That was not part of the plan, but looks like Jose got into something and they kindly decided as a group to let him join back up here and give everyone a fair shot, maybe?
Nice, nice.
Could be wrong, but that's what it's looking like. So let's see. When they hit this restart zone, this Geico restart zone coming to the trial, they looks like they're bunched up and ready to start here. We got J Cuz starting up front and Billy Boy on the outside, and yep, there they go. J Cuz gets a great start there. Billy Boy fills in behind him, entering turn 1, and they're about too wide for a couple rows back there behind them. J Cuz and Billy Boy are gonna have a great opportunity to pull away here. As these guys battle for P3 on back. Awesome. Frostfang said he's down. Billy Boy is going to stick his nose under J Cuz coming off the try over here. And see if he can make a stick in the entering turns 1 and 2 here. J Cuz is going to have that run off the exit. I don't think Billy Boy is going to be able to slide up. I don't think he has him clear. He's going to have to regroup and try again.
I know there's some guys that were back in like the Truck Series and Xfinity Series, and some other guys that are prospects that want to get in and race too. Maybe I can get just a ragtag group of guys, a 10 or 12 racers.
Let me make a post on Facebook. I'm sure there'll be a bunch of guys that want to do some late night racing with the league.
Jimster commentation. Is that how you say that? I don't know. We'll figure it out.
There we go. It looks like Billy Boy is going to get the lead here from J Cuz after battling him for a few laps. And looks like Heredia is coming through the field here as he's trying to work D-Blood on the inside coming off of turn 4. He's going to get that position. And Mike G is going to scrape that wall ever so slightly and kind of get into Coach Matt there and slow him up a little bit. So these guys are racing real hard. It's good to see Billy Boy back up there after he had that little pit mistake or error or glitch or whatever it was. And he's been up there all night and see if he can't come away with the win here. Excited to see him. He's a rookie here who made a jump straight to Cup. And he's got one of those guaranteed Cup seats. So we'll see whose radar he's on come tomorrow night in the draft.
And that's definitely going to be interesting too. You're talking about a lot of guys who are coming up at the beginning of their first season this season versus guys who were veterans last year. You do know what you're getting with the guys that are coming up this year. But if you've raced with them, but otherwise you have a much more surefire shot of getting a good driver when you're drafting proven veterans like the Heredia God, or whenever you're drafting other guys that were there in season 1 like Jose. So and then you're looking at new guys who you don't know what their ceiling or their floor is going to be. So I think you might see some more veterans go early in the draft and see a little bit of the newer faces that might go later.
Yeah, and to follow that up, it's one of those things where it really depends on what you see in the group of Cup drivers. We have Jose and J Cuz battling here once again, and Billy Boy's got a huge lead on these guys in the last couple laps. But there's such a small fall off from where I guess you could, hypothetically the first power rank or wherever you have first on your draft board to the last, the 20th.
Hmm.
So sometimes that might be a gamble that you might just want to take, because you kind of don't know until you find out. So.
Right.
We don't really have too many rookie drivers here. Most of these guys are familiar with each other, but yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's something to look for. If maybe someone takes that guy that you wanted, you might just want to take that gamble and go with that rookie.
Yeah, and you talked about just a second ago there, the leader right now, Billy Boy Roy. I got a chance to race with him, I think it was 2 nights ago in the Truck Series, and then race with him 3 nights ago in Cup. And he's just got blistering speed. I don't know where he gets it from. He reminds me a lot of the first time I raced with the Heredia God.
Oh yeah, me
Like,
too.
I thought I was fast, and then I met Heredia, and he blew me out of the water, just
Hmm.
finding a way to be 2 or 3 tenths of a second faster almost every lap, and just win battles on the track every time. Billy does the same thing, and he's very consistent. He understands pretty much everything there is to understand about the race car, how to make adjustments on pit road, what it takes to be fast in early and late parts of a run, how to save tires and fuel in certain parts. He's got it down. I
Yeah,
think he's
that's
definitely going to be the hot prospect.
yeah, and that's one of those things where it's like you got these, and as he's kind of showcasing it here, he wasn't quite the fastest at Auto Club, but he was in the top at Talladega. Super speedways at super speedways, but sometimes you might want to have that guy. Make sure you get him on your team wherever you think he, might go in that draft, whatever round. But that way he can make the rest of your team faster. He might be maybe a little bit inexperienced. I personally don't know him. I doubt he's never been in a league before, so I'm sure he knows what he's doing. But guys like that are just that much faster could just make your team better, all around, from
Absolutely.
top to
They're
bottom in
game
each series.
changers. Hmm. Yeah, you're looking at guys like that, and you're telling yourself, for most guys, if they're rookies, you'd want to see them racing in. You want to see them start off racing in trucks or
Right.
Xfinity or even in dirt now that we have that available. But when you get a guy that's that fast and dominates proven vets that were in Cup last season on a consistent basis and
Exactly.
has the smarts to back it up along with his speed, there's just no way you don't put those guys immediately in Cup Series.
Yeah, it's a hard thing to not justify myself because I feel like it is justified, but for some of those guys that haven't seen it, it'll be like, man, like I was here all year, or whatever the case is. But then you have the guys like D Blood who could just coach a team or Coach Matt. It's in his name. They make sure that they make sure that all the guys are faster, but a lot of it has to do with the chemistry too, and not just the pure raw speed like Billy Boy and some of these guys have.
Yeah, looking at Hendrick's roster last year, you talked about McLovin Racing, Coach Matt, young boy Terrell who came in later in the season
Right.
and was just blistering. Those guys all had a lot of great chemistry. I noticed it more in Hendrick than in any other team.
Hmm.
And so I think that it's a big, big thing to make sure that if you have the ability to draft some of the guys that were on your team in season one and they're one of the better guys on the board, it might be worth drafting him over a guy that may be better than him because you know you're going to have that chemistry with him that you
Right.
had for the first season.
Yep. Absolutely. Oh, you see Mike G gets loose off an exit there. It's the second time it's happened to him, and it looks like that is actually the end of the race there, as I see D-Blood kind of straighten out after the finish line. So I think that's the end of the race. It might be Billy Boy, Heredia,
Heredity.
and J Cuz and D-Blood and who's that? Jose. That might be the top five, and
Alright.
if I'll get confirmation here in a minute, just to confirm that is the end of the race, and if it is, we'll see. How about we interview some of these guys, man? Let's try to get some interviews in here. Let's let me interview Heredia. Get him in here. Yeah, yeah, and also what it means to them to kind of represent our league here. I know I'm excited about it. This is a big opportunity for us to, we all know that we have the speed and the talent here, but now everyone else needs to. It's time for them to figure it out. Yeah. All right, I just sent these 3 invites out. And that is the end of the race. I'm going to back out the lobby here, get these guys in.
Alrighty. And then if you want to invite some other guys into the party as well, I wouldn't mind if we use this party
Yeah,
to
that's
get
fine.
ready for the next set of races.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
there you go, Heredia.
Oh,
Heredia. There's Billy Boy Roy,
Hey,
538.
what's up? What's up, Heredia? Congratulations on I think you got the win there at Auto Club. Am I getting that right?
yeah.
Awesome, man. You locked up your seat for to represent us in this league racing, league versus league tournament coming down this Sunday, man. You excited
Oh,
about
yeah.
that?
Oh, yeah.
Awesome, man.
Is there going to be certain tracks? Random.
Yeah, it's the same tracks that we ran tonight, so it's going to be
Oh, alright.
identical. The same setup, 25 times 4. So you guys know we are broadcasting right now, so we want to come in here and interview you guys and have a little bit of fun. We'll be hanging out afterwards as well. Billy Boy Roy, welcome. You got
What's
a dub
up?
there.
Yep, take it.
You take it, right? Yeah, you were pretty fast all night. You just kind of didn't have things go your way. It seemed like an auto club, and Talladega's a crapshoot.
Yeah, it's
So
Talladega. It's just Talladega.
yeah, congratulations, man. I'm glad. I was kind of pulling for you there. Not gonna lie. Hopefully, it wasn't too obvious to everyone, but I'm glad you'll be representing us here as one of our new guys, and I hope you have some fun. Coach Matt, you in here? Awesome, man. You got a dub there. What was it, Talladega, right?
Yeah, it was a dig. I mean, I thought I had a shot at Auto Club and Vegas, but man, just bad luck, man.
Yeah, it happens. But you made a really nice move there at Talladega at one point. I think you stuck it 3 wide. Someone made an error in front of you. You just split the gap there and got into the lead, and you didn't really look back from there. So that was a great move.
I had to say a little prayer, but I squeezed through there.
Yeah, I think everyone all puckered up. We had about 15 people watching, and everyone was, oh shit. Yeah. So that's awesome, man. I just want to congratulate you guys, and I'm excited to have you guys represent us here. Hopefully, we do it the right way, clean and with big fat dubs. All right. And
all about the dubs.
And Billy, I just wanted to ask, since we're making custom cars here, I'm gonna make some graphics tonight to submit to these guys. And what number are you gonna be running?
I'll run the 5.
I'm gonna run a custom 5. All right, man. I just want to say congratulations and thank you guys. And I guess we'll decide on the 4th one here shortly. You guys have a good night. Thanks everyone for tuning in and watching, man. Appreciate it.
I got you.